Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started. I had a beautiful idea come to mind when I was out standing under the trees in the sunshine the other morning, having my lemon water. I love to be barefoot on the grass first thing. And if you don't know about grounding, and if you don't know about how this type of practice and getting the morning light in your eyes resets your circadian rhythms, which helps you sleep more soundly, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful for this phase of life. That is not what this live is about, however. I wanted to talk to you about an event that is coming up in the Toronto area, Greater Toronto area. If you're like an hour or 2 hours even away, I'm going to invite you to come to it. This live was supposed to be with the event organizer, my friend Suzette Allen, and you would know Suzette from episode 117 of the Connect with Sheila Botelho podcast. She joined me to talk about designing a roadmap for your business. And Sue, her Instagram her Instagram handle is Sue Knows Business. And she does. I've learned so much from her, from following her, and that's how I got to know her. I followed her on Instagram, and she lives in the Toronto area, so not far from me. And I just love the energy that she brings to everything she does, and the professionalism and the creativity and the organization. Like, this woman seems to have boundless energy, and she does so many interesting things. And if you hear her story on the podcast, you will hear all about how she went from being in the airline industry, then into having on the side an event business, loving that, getting great reviews from people, and deciding to pivot when the pandemic came around. And she took that knowledge that she has experienced to create a beautiful business that is serving the local area, as well as, of course, with Instagram and with the internet, she's serving all around the world people who are following her information. Things like how to do a whole day of recording reels for your business, and how to put together a package for your website, and like do all of the visuals and the content and the branding, make it all work together. And what I love is she loves to connect with people. She loves to network with people and bring different parts of business strategy and development together to work together. And so one of the cool things she has done amongst some of her other events is she's started this thing called Network and Chill. And this is a time, I don't know about you, I love Zoom. I love being able to have an international business and be virtual and talk to people all around the world. It totally jazzes me. I absolutely love it. And I love in person. I love seeing people. I love being able to hug people. I love being able to have a conversation over food and to have music and dancing and just do enjoyable things and be able to network in the old school way, because that's how I got my start, right? I got started in the networking world when I was 19. And so to not be connecting with people live is very strange for me. And yes, I have my family, I have my kids, and I have my neighbors who I love so much. And it's really fun to meet people who are in a similar industry or even just various entrepreneurial industries who are wanting to grow, wanting to connect, wanting to bring beautiful things into the world to serve people. And that is the heart that Suzette Allen has. She wants to serve with her gifts and bring people together. So she is currently sharing on a live herself about this beautiful night that she has put together. You're going to see all the details linked. It is the end of June. And she's going to tell you all the details about where it is, what it is, how much it is, what will be happening, the format of the evening, where this idea came from. And I tell you, when you go to her website, you will see testimonial after testimonial after testimonial of people from various industries, from law to wellness to photography to education, that she has helped streamline their business and their brand and help them grow their revenue. It's a beautiful thing. She was going to join me live today, and Instagram decided to mess around with us a little. So we're both able to go live separately, but we weren't able to go live together. And that's the first time that's ever happened. So we decided we're going to do it this way instead. And I'm going to link you to her post about the details, and she'll be talking live about the details as well. And if you're listening to this later, this is going to be on the podcast as well. I'm going to splice the two things together. See, we get creative as entrepreneurs and solopreneurs and people in the virtual space. We have to be ready for anything. And Sue is just the person that you want on your team because she thinks outside the box. And she just inspires me to think outside the box. So I hope you will come to this event. It's on my calendar, and I'm looking to bring a few wing women with me and enjoy connecting live and in person and lifting each other's businesses up, because it is so true what they say, a rising tide lifts all boats. And so when you are in an environment of people who are wanting to grow, who are wanting to develop new relationships with other businesses and other individuals, and you're wanting to serve each other, so many good things happen. So I hope that you'll go, and I will also make sure that I link in the comments below here. And if this is the podcast, they'll be linked in the show notes, all the ways that you can be in touch with Sue, but also links to the actual event and how to get your ticket, because it's coming up at the end of June. And now, with more details about the event, here is Suzette Allen.
Hey everyone, I am so sorry. I was trying to jump on a live with Sheila, and unfortunately we couldn't connect for some weird reason. This is technology, good old Instagram, keeping us on our toes. But anyways, we were to talk about Network and Chill and exactly what is it, what's the reason behind it, and why you should come. All right. So Network and Chill is going to be taking place on June 25th at 6 p.m. inside the Toronto event space that's located at Warden and Eglinton. Now, I started Network and Chill back in November. And the reason why I started it is because, well, one, if you didn't know, I was an event planner for 7 years, had my own event planning business in Scarborough, and it was pretty big at the time. And COVID, blah, 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 I canceled it. So, now that I'm doing my business consulting and networking is a huge factor in the business, I said, how can I combine both worlds, my event planning history and experience, as well as my current business? So I wanted to create a networking event, and I wanted it to be different. I go to networking events all the time, and they're pretty much the same kind of, you know, you bring your business cards, you talk to someone, you may not talk to someone. It's hard for people that are shy. So when I created Network and Chill, I wanted it to be very interactive so that if you came by yourself or if you came with a friend, you would be comfortable either way. So one of the things that I did at my last Network and Chill, I played business bingo, and people absolutely loved it. What you had to do, I gave you a business, a bingo card with different business names, on there. And you had to essentially go and meet, I think 5 to connect a row, and whoever, got the first, oh, Dwayne, you're not shy. Stop it. Can't be shy. You're a photographer. Well, all the more reason to come. So yes, I had this game, and people loved it because you had to, everyone had to go around and meet someone from the bingo card. And then as you met that person, you did your little elevator pitch, you checked it off, and whoever got bingo won a prize. So I got a lot of great feedback, especially from the shy people, because everyone was doing it. Made a lot of great connections. There was over $5,000 worth of transactions that I accounted for from people that attended the event. So that means that people connected and actually got business from attending the event. I'm pretty sure there was more, but that's what I counted thereafter. So this network and chill is going to be a little bit different than the first one. The first one, I had guest speakers. It was more of a cocktail style. This one, because it's summertime, I wanted to make it really fun. So it's going to be a games night. So not board games. They're going to be more minute to win it games. And I created some and I found some online, thank God for YouTube, and they're super fun. And again, this is another way to kind of make the environment very lax so that it's not official, right? You're still networking. You're still going to be having fun and talking to people about your business, but at the same time, you're going to be having fun. So I also have, a few, portions of the evening where you're going to actually come out and talk about your business as you want, as you're comfortable. But I did this really strategically, right? One of the games that I have planned is business R&B Jeopardy. So totally made this up. It was inspired by Jeopardy, but again, just different ways outside of the box thinking so that people can mix and mingle and have fun. So there is a business portion to it, where you're going to have the opportunity to speak to everyone or within your group, or individually as well to, about your business. So I encourage to bring business cards, or at least have your Instagram ready to give that information. And then there's going to be food there from Crave Balance. If you guys don't know who Crave Balance is, she is an amazing chef. Amazing. Like, I eat her food all the time. She's located in Brampton, so she'll be providing the appetizers for the evening. We're going to have welcome drinks. It's going to be fun. And there's going to be a DJ as well, so that after all the fun and games, if anybody wants to stay back, we can all chill out and just listen to music. So this is a really interactive evening. It's supposed to be exactly what it is, network and chill. How I came up with that name, I was going through a list. I had a bunch of names, but to me, they were all boring and it didn't really explain the vibe of the event. And I was telling a friend, I was asking a friend for their opinion to say, well, what kind of name could I come up with? And as I was describing it, I said, it's kind of like network and chill, Netflix and chill, but like this is networking. And then it clicked. I'm like, oh, network and chill. And people loved it. I loved it. Took it and ran with it. So it's very self-explanatory. We're going to be networking and chilling and having fun. So, I'm hoping that you guys can make it out. Again, it's June 25th at 6 p.m. at the Toronto Event Space. That is at Warden and Eglinton. If you're looking to be a sponsor, for example, if you can't make it, but you'd like to buy a ticket or something to do a giveaway, please send me a DM. I appreciate anyone come in, and it's going to be a great vibe. Okay. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask and send me a DM, and I hope to see you there. The link is in the bio. So if you would like to purchase a ticket, you can just go right to my bio. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for listening. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.